Hello, in this scene we have a HDRI map lighting the side of this vehicle, and here we can see below that there is a loaded HDRI map at the base, and it has this sunset or sunrise, and it's reflecting in the side of the vehicle. Now the overall mood of the lighting looks really good, but we don't like how this is reflecting here on the car. So we created a composite including a copy of this picture light background, and we masked off the area with the sunset, and then we used the over blend mode and we moved this region of the HDRI map upwards. Now it looks a little bit odd when you look here on the HDRI map, but in terms of the lighting and reflection effect of this HDRI map, it makes the car look really good. Now this layer is adjustable, so we've basically changed the height from the original position, which looked like that, and then we moved it upwards until we found the sweet spot for where this looks better on the car, which actually looks pretty cool there, highlighting here. Okay, so let's just start from scratch and show you how we made this. So we'll start with the fact we've made a picture background light and we've loaded the HDRI map onto it. So let's duplicate this light and merge this into a composite. And we will change the blend mode for this to over. And now let's edit the composite. So now we're in the composite itself. So let's create a soft round light and then go to this region of the map and scale up the light. Okay, we're going to change the blend mode of this light to multiply. And we can see that as the light goes towards its edge and it gets darker, it is multiplying with the values of the HDRI map underneath. Now, in order to use this light as a mask, we enable the mask option, and this means the areas of this layer that don't have a light on are considered black and to have alpha. Now, at the moment, this light has got the preserve alpha option on. This means that it will not affect the alpha of the underlying content. If we uncheck this, you'll see that now where the area of the light is black and it's got alpha, we multiply the alpha in as well, and that means all these areas of the HDRI map are now transparent. So we turn off preserve alpha and we turn on mask, and then we have this light is a movable mask that also creates alpha as well. So let's just adjust the alpha ramp for this light and add another point so that it's less soft, so that we have some solid in the middle and then it gets soft. Okay. So if we now go up and back to the base light list, nothing really looks any different because we've got the same region of this HDR layered over the top of it. But what we can do now is this composite light, we can change the latitude to raise that region of the map upwards. Until we find a really nice spot for that highlight to land, which I think is there. You can also use these little arrows to kind of nudge. So we'll just nudge it down very slightly. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I would actually like that to be a little bit brighter. So the great thing is, because we've got this on its own composite light, I can just increase the brightness of that light and give this region a bit of a boost. That's it, we're done. So even though it looks pretty weird in the HDRI map, the actual reflection and lighting effect on the car looks really good. And if I turn this light off, we can compare it to what it looked like when we hadn't made this adjustment, just with the standard HDRI map we loaded. So that shows you how you can move a region of a HDRI map using the new composite feature in HDR Light Studio.